What's good? Sorry about the last stream. Yo, what's good? Can let me know if y'all can hear me. My stream is acting weird. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? What's good? What's good? What's good? Cool. Apologize for the first one. My stream was acting weird. We know what it is. The Illuminati. But let me give a shout out to everybody in the building, man. P Weed, T Smooth TV, Big Bam. What's up with you, dog? Derek, Abel, William, Carlos. You know how we do. Carlos, what's up with you, big dog? Yes. Derek, Jason. Let's go. Keep on getting in here. Yeah, man, this is a must win. They say every game is a must win. I'm just jumping on here. I ain't gonna be crazy long. What's up, Joe Tranchina? Go ahead and share this, Joe, for my guy from Italy. Appreciate you. I ain't gonna be long. This is just from the heart, straight up from the heart. I feel y'all. This ain't no let's talk about matchups, this and that. Cowboys got to beat the Saints. Okay, Saints are 5-6. Saints aren't a good team. Okay, they're right now. I know they're in desperate mode because they had the last 4 games where they were starting Trevor Simeon, and now all of a sudden Tom Payton comes out of nowhere and wants to play Taysom Hill. I know why he wants to play him, because that game with the Cowboys is personal, and he ain't trying to lose to the Cowboys. See, everybody was like, they were calling for Hill in the Thanksgiving game. He didn't budge. But now all of a sudden you get ready to play the Cowboys. Now all of a sudden you like, oh, we're gonna have Hill. And here's the thing. I'm not scared of Hill, but we all know that weird things happen, and he might start him and then he goes nutty. We seen last year he had a one nutty game. He ain't no great quarterback by no means to me, but it's a lot of weird stuff going on. Mike McCarthy out due to COVID. Dan Quinn's going to coach the team. I wonder who's going to coach the defense. I say give it to Joe Witt. But Dan Quinn's going to coach off the team. I'm not worried about that. This is a must-win. Cowboys cannot lose to no daggone Saints, dog. I don't care. Now, I looked at their wins, which are crazy. Their wins are against Green Bay. That was week 1. Dang, we know that wouldn't count right now. That's also when they had Jameis Winston. I think everything went down in flames when Jameis Winston went down. They beat New England. Look at New England. They're at the tops of the AFC right now. It was back in the day. They beat the – that wasn't too long ago. That was on the 31st of October. But they're on a 4-game losing streak. Just got blown out by the Bills. The Eagles beat them. Falcons beat them. There ain't no way in good God earth that the Cowboys should lose this game against the Saints. Let's see. Guess how many sacks they have right now, y'all? I'm going through their sacks. This can't be right. Says they got 2 sacks. Total 14 pressures. Oh no, this might have been this might have been the whole thing. This was just one game. So let me take that back. Let's see their sack totals. Because they did lacking. Okay, they got 25 sacks. Marcus Davenport, we remember him. from last year, a couple years ago. He got 5 sacks. Where's my guy? Where's that one guy who is Cameron Jordan? Where is he at? Where's Cameron Jordan? Cameron got 4 sacks. They got 25 sacks in total. They got Marshawn Lattimore. They got some players, but bro, this is not a good team right here. Okay. This is not a good team. What's up, Jay Lombardi? This is not a good team. My guy just says Pee Wee just says Kamara may not play, and that's why Hill's gonna get the nod, because he ain't trying to lose to them Cowboys no matter what. And the Cowboys cannot lose this game, man. There ain't gonna be no excuses. DeMarcus Lawrence is supposed to be back. We've been waiting for him since week 1. This is supposed to be his return. Amari Cooper has Amari Cooper. Who's lying? Who do you think should? It's gonna be Leo Collins and Tyron Smith. That's who's gonna start, and it's gonna be McGovern. He played better. Yeah, I know. I was looking at the 1-game totals, so I apologize. I looked at the all game totals, and I see Cameron Jordan has 4, so that is my fault. Thank you for checking me, please. Appreciate you. What's up, David Jenkins? Shout out to you, baby. But as I said before, the next 6 games are all NFC games, okay? And the next 4 games, 3 of them are NFC East games, 2 against Washington, 1 against the Giants, and 1 against these Saints. You can really take a stranglehold of the division, really take the division right now. You beat the Giants again, you swept them. You beat the Washingtons, you swept them. Then you just got the Eagles. The Eagles ain't doing nothing. They just lost to the Giants. So really, you can just take over the division right here. All right. So you have to beat these Saints. They are reeling. They're not a good team. I don't want this needs to be a game. I don't care if they got some damn Sean Payton. They're not a good team right now. I don't care if Sean Payton missed the playoffs 3 straight years with Drew Brees. And I love Sean Payton's a great coach, but guess what? The team ain't got great talent on the offensive side of the ball right now. No receivers to speak of. Quarterback is suspect. You mean the only thing they really got is a defense, and that's adequate. There'll be no reason they're reeling 4-game week. Dallas should blow them out the water. Buffalo just came in there and did what they wanted. Bad tackling all across the board from the Saints. They just look uninspired. But guess what? They're going to be inspired against these Cowboys. So that's why the Cowboys got to bring it. You got DeMarcus Lawrence coming back. We all been waiting for him. We don't know about Randy Gregory. Don't know if he's going to be back for this Saints game. He should. Amari Cooper, I think he hasn't practiced yet. He should be back. They haven't gave CeeDee Lamb the get-go for the concussion protocol yet. But you know what? At the end of the day, you didn't have Amari. You didn't have CD. You didn't have all those guys in that Raiders game. You 33 points. So I don't really want to hear no excuses. There ain't no excuses on this game. You feel me? What up, Kramer? How you doing? But yeah, this is definitely a must game. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. This can't be no game where the Cowboys just barely win this game, win by 14-10 or 21-17. No, this got to be a blowout like the Atlanta game. The way I said they need to stomp those Falcons, and they did. This is the same way they need to stomp these Saints. Yeah, the Saints might be fighting for a playoff spot, but they ain't no playoff team. Let's keep it real, y'all. Saints are not a playoff team. Okay. So I don't even want to mention the Saints as a playoff team or being in the playoffs. They are not a playoff team at all, period. So there's no reason why Dallas should struggle with them. I don't care if it's in New Orleans. Now, see, here's the thing. I pointed to this game that this would be a struggle game, but that's before they lost all these damn AFC games. This should not be a struggle game now, especially when this team is reeling. This team is on a 4-game losing streak. This team doesn't have his best receiver. This team may not have his best running back. This team is playing with backups across the board. There's no reason why this game should even be close. This game should not be close. And I don't care if McCarthy's not coaching this game. I don't care. Dan Quinn's been a coach in the NFL. We've seen that. 1 game, he can do it. Put Joe Witt on the coach of defense. One game you can do it, but the guys got to show up. Randy Gregory should be back. I don't know if he is, but there ain't going to be no excuses across the board on this game. Oh, he's still on IR. Okay, yes, a 3-game IR, so he won't be active until next week. So, but hey, you got D Law coming back though. You feel me? Yeah, get those likes up. Gallimore, they gave him his 21 day practice window. So he won't be able to play in the Saints game, but he could be in that Washington game, definitely that Giants game. But these next 4 games is where you take it right here. These next 4 games is where you take it. You got once against the Giants, twice against Washington's once against the Saints. You go 4-0 in this next 4 games, you straight. You feel me? Nobody talks about any of that no more. They might try to say, "Oh, you a pretender because you ain't beat nobody," but don't nobody care about that. You are 11 games and 11 wins and 4 losses. You have good playoff seeding. You're practically in the playoffs. Anything can happen, and you're getting healthy. So, like I said, I really don't hear no excuses from the Cowboys in this. You know what I'm saying? None at all. Should be no excuses in this game. Shouldn't be no struggles. Dak Prescott shouldn't be no struggles. Cooper, Lamb. I know they want to rest Ezekiel Elliott. He can play. Let him play a little bit, but if they want to rest him, okay. Tony Pollard can step up because Tony Pollard can on his defense. You see what I'm saying? Like, there ain't really too much to say about this game, y'all. There ain't really too much breakdown to really talk about this. You got your offensive line. Collins is back. McGovern's in there. He played well last week. Bounced back because he's playing next to Tyron Smith. I'm sure that helped. You got your solid offensive line. Schultz is there. Dak is there. Dak need to step up. He's struggling right now. He needs to take control of this New Orleans game and get these boys back on track. Said you got Lawrence coming back. Gallimore is right around the corner. Brent is I think does Brent Urban supposed to be back. He should be off his day injured reserve, so he should be eligible to come back too. Oh, okay, I got you. Shout out to my dog, the Ninja. $2 holla likes that. But as I said before, y'all, we can talk about all of these and thous and all that other stuff, but that don't really mean nothing. The matchups don't. We can talk about the matchups, but this is just a win game. I ain't trying to talk about no matchups this game. Cowboys better demolish the Saints. They are not a good team. They're not. They're not a playoff team. They're not a good team. So there's no reason why the Cowboys should struggle in this game. This should be a bounce back game, much like that Atlanta game was. A bounce back down and it struggles with the squad. As I said before, they're getting desperate by throwing Hill out there. Hill may give Cowboys problems just because he's athletic as all hell. But at the end of the day, if Hill's 400 and killing the secondary, Dallas got problems. Okay, then we have to really evaluate is Dallas a playoff team if Taysom Hill is throwing all over the Cowboys and killing the Cowboys. You feel me? But that's what Sean Payton is baking on. That's why he's talking about probably making the switch because he's on Hill playing out of his mind because it's boys. And you know how people play against the Cowboys. They play out of their mind. They may play one game, never play it again. They play out of their mind that one game. I think Sean Payton, he knows the Cowboys. He's seen all that stuff that done happen. Probably banking on that too. What we're gonna start Hill because we need a spark. You know what I mean? You was playing Simeon the last 4 games. All of a sudden all of a sudden you want to play Hill. Yeah, that's telling me you do not want to lose that game. And you're gonna try anything to win it. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna try to be your spark. So the Cowboys defense got to come in here. Don't play around with these guys, man. Hey, I feel you. I feel you, Adams. I ain't say he was a QB, but guess what? He is a threat. I'm not saying he's a QB, but he's a threat. And we know how the Cowboys, I'm not trying to bring up the old, We know how it's been. And when one of them players can play out of their mind against the Cowboys, that's what I'm just kind of looking at. Yeah, you're right, Jalen Bart. There ain't no excuses in this game. They don't have no receivers. Our guys are healthy as far as on the back end. There's no excuse. I don't know about that, Chuck. It don't look like Dak wants to run. When I'm watching Dak right now, it don't look like he even wants to run the ball. It looks like he don't want to do it. I don't know if he's worried about his legs or anything like that, but he looked like he just don't want to run the football. And if he don't want to run the football, then we don't need to be putting him in there like that. We're gonna see, man. Coop has not. They haven't gave him an official yet, but he should be back because he's done with his window. They didn't pass CD Lamb on a concussion protocol, but he said he's feeling better. My main thing is getting the ball back. That's going to be huge because they need somebody else to pass rush besides Michael Parsons, and that's going to be huge. What's up? What's up, Boo? What's up, John L? You feel me, Jalen Barty? No Mike Thomas, no Jared Cook. There ain't no excuses, y'all. There ain't no excuses on this game, y'all. This should be straight blowouts. This should be the way the Bills beat up them Saints. This is the way the Cowboys should beat up these Saints. This should be like a 28-3, 35-10. This should be one of these games. Should not be no struggles. And if there's struggles, I'm gonna be frustrated. I'm looking. I still feel like this team is different. I still feel like this team is different from years past. And now they got to prove it because guess what? Teams lose their way all the time. We've seen last year. I think my guy, I can't remember his name. He posted up about Buccaneers were 7-5 and other teams were at this point, and then all of a sudden, boom, they come in and go on a 4-game win streak. We've seen the Giants. How many times we've seen the Giants looking like trash, and then when they had Coughlin, they go reel off 7 or 8 in a row. Next thing you know, they're in the playoffs and they win the Super Bowl. We've seen that happen. We've seen it. So I'm not stressing about the 3 out of 4 losses. It happens in the NFL. Everybody's going to bring their best game, and everybody's going to bring their best game against the Cowboys. That's number one. So I'm not stressing the 3 out of 4. Also, because they're AFC teams, I'll be more frustrated if 3 out of 4 were NFC teams. Then we have a problem right here. We have a big problem. But I think the Cowboys, I don't want to hear any excuses. I don't want to hear the excuses, from Lamb and the other guys. We had a bad practice this week. We had a bad practice. They said that the last couple times, when they lost to the Broncos. We just weren't having a good practice. I'm not hearing this, man. I'm not hearing you had a bad practice this week. I'm not hearing you wasn't focused. I'm not hearing none of that, dog. This is the time now. You're 7-4, right? It's 11 games. You got 6 games left. This is where it is. So this is where you got to buckle down, especially with all 6 of these games being NFC games. Every game is really critical. More than anything right now, you can take hold of everything. You can make it real easy for the Cowboys. The Cowboys can make life real easy for themselves if they go through and win these next 4 games. All winnable games. Yeah. Hit that like button. What up, Just Blaze? What up, Mel? Yeah, man. You feel me, Jay? Like, I didn't like that when they were like when they lost those games, they were like, oh, we didn't have a good practice week. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear you after you lose. Oh, we didn't have a good practice that week. We weren't doing good in practice. I don't want to hear that after you got your butts kicked. You feel me? Y'all better get y'all's butts together and get them practices together because this ain't no game. This game in particular. I ain't Washington Giants. We know them. We played Dallas plays them all the time. This game I'm looking at in particular, like I'm circling this right now because it's not how they win. I mean, it's not they win, it's how they win. I need to see beatdowns, not barely escaping. I need to see beatdowns. Appreciate you, John Jones, for the $5. Holla. Appreciate you. How you doing, dog? Yeah, no more excuses, man. I hear you, Mel. Says I feel like since they beat New England, team been lax. I don't know. I don't know if it's been laxing. I just feel like I don't know if it's been lacking. I think it has been some lack of focus. I feel like there has been some lack of focus the last few weeks. Um, I don't know if it's been lack of preparation, but it does seem there's been some lack of focus the last few weeks, and they got to reel that in because you know what, Green Bay is banging it out. That's why I feel like I'm going to play in the playoffs. I told y'all the Cowboys would play, and then the Bucks if they were to go to the Super Bowl. Those are the two teams they would have to go through. You feel me? So Packers are, playing good. You feel me? You know, they a gritty team, but Cowboys can beat them. You get what I'm saying? It's just, like I said, y'all, you know, there ain't much to really, beat the dead horse with in this game. The Saints aren't good. That's all I need to say. So there ain't no way Cowboys should lose to this team at all. And this game shouldn't be close. Period. And if it is, I'm gonna have some problems. I'm gonna be frustrated. I ain't even talking about no daggone loss because there's no way the Cowboys should lose this game. I'm not even mentioning no loss in this game because there's no way the Cowboys should lose this game. No way in hell. Cowboys lose this game, buddy. I might not go live for the week. I don't want to hear no excuses for Mike McCarthy being out. I don't want to hear no excuses from nobody, period. From the offense, from the defense, from the defensive line, offensive line. There ain't no excuses on this game. This needs to be a beat out. I'm going to be staring at this game more than the other games because I really want to see how these boys play. You feel me? And I want to see, are they going to be focused? Are they going to bring it? No, we shouldn't have lost to the Broncos or the Raiders. The Broncos right now, we probably shouldn't have lost to the Broncos, but Broncos played a really good game. So I can't take that. The Broncos beat Dallas. You feel me? The Broncos beat Dallas. I would definitely say that was an official dub for them. They beat Dallas. Now them Raiders, that one's bothering me because shouldn't have lost to them Raiders, dog. And the Chiefs had a grand opportunity to beat them Chiefs, man. Defense played very good. Offense then was lacking. You feel me? So, no excuses. That's all I can say. No excuses. No excuses for Quinn. This defense, this offense. There's no excuses. No excuses for this team. I know, right? Rams give Odell Beckham, and they ain't won a game. So that's what I said, man. Ain't nobody scared of no Rams. I ain't scared of no team. I ain't scared of none of them. I want to play the Packers. That's what I want to play in the playoffs. That's who I want. Dak has struggled. He has. Hasn't been playing his best. He has struggled. I mean, the last game he struggled early, came through at the end. So I like how he came through in the clutch. Like I said, I told y'all he was struggling on his deep ball throws, 20 yards and over. He was struggling. He was only like 34%. In this past game, he was 4 for 4 for 156 yards and a touchdown. So he definitely wrapped that up. But all the guys, everybody got to play. Everybody got to play together. know, um, these next 4 games just got to win these next 4 games. Player and point blank. But yeah, yes, in Lambeau, y'all. I want to go to Lambeau. I want the Packers. I want the Packers. I said it 2 weeks ago. For the Cowboys to slay the dragon and to really get to the Super Bowl, if they were really to get to the Super Bowl, they got to beat the Buccaneers because they got to beat Tom Brady. Cowboys have to beat Tom Brady. They ain't beat him in forever. They beat them damn Patriots. They slayed that dragon. and they got to beat the Packers. That's a dragon. They got to slay it. That's a McCarthy dragon. That's a they've been beating the Cowboys in them playoffs dragon. You feel me? So to me, it's only right if you were to play in these go to the playoffs. It's only right that you play the Green Bay Packers. They've been a thorn in your side for how long? Aaron Rodgers been a thorn in your side for how long? Right? And you have McCarthy as the coach. Man, come on, dog. Y'all know. Many times the Packers been whooping up on the Cowboys with McCarthy. Now McCarthy's with the Cowboys. It's only right, and it's supposed to be. It's supposed to happen. Listen what I tell you. It's supposed to happen for the Cowboys to play these Packers in Green Bay. I don't want to play them in Dallas. I want to play the Green Bay Packers if we get to the playoffs in Green Bay. It's going to feel so much better beating them in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. And then I want to play the Buccaneers. And then I want to beat Tom Brady. And then there's two dragons that slay while you try to go to the Super Bowl. You feel me? That's the way it's got to be, y'all. That's the way it's got to happen. That's the way it's got to happen. I don't want to play the Rams. I ain't scared of no Rams. I don't want to play no Rams. I want to play the Pack. It's get back game, y'all. You feel me? It's get back game. Just like you said, Chris Harrison, this is destiny. Boys are trying to go to that mountain, or they're trying to go to that mountain. Sometimes you have to beat certain things to get to that mountain, like teams like the Bulls and even the Pistons and those teams. Like they couldn't get to the finals until they beat their nemesis. You feel me? The Bulls couldn't get to the finals until they beat their nemesis, the Pistons, and they had to beat the Pistons. Feel me? Like we seen teams that could not get over the hump, but they had to slay the dragon. This is the same thing with me. That's why I'm really interested to see the rest of this year, man. You feel me? What up, Cedric? So, and with everybody, and reason why I want to play him again too. The reason why I want to play the Pack, we didn't play him in the regular season. That's why it's meant for us to play them in the playoffs. We ain't play him in the regular season. Feel me? And everybody talking about the film, like it's this is meant to be, y'all. This is meant to be. Trust what I tell y'all. I ain't as factual because it's all my guess, but it's a damn good guess, y'all. We got to slay these two dragons, Packs, Bucks. We got to slay those dragons, and I want to play the Packers in the playoffs. I want the Packers in the playoffs. You know how like Philadelphia Eagles always talking about, we want Dallas, we want Dallas, we want Dallas. I want the Pack. I do. I want the Packers. That's who I want to play in the playoffs. I want them, and I want them in their house. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the poetic justice. It's not going to be poetic justice for the Cowboys to play the Packers in Dallas. That ain't poetic justice to me. Poetic justice is going to Green Bay and playing Green Bay in Green Bay and beating Green Bay in Green Bay. That is poetic justice. I don't know about y'all, but can I get a witness? That's how I'm feeling it right there, y'all. Mac Jones, what's good with you? Yeah, you feel me, Jay Lombardi? We seen it like in football, we seen it in the NBA, we seen it in baseball, we seen time and time again that you couldn't get past a certain opponent. You have to beat that opponent. Like if they were the playoffs were and they weren't in it and you didn't get to play them, it wouldn't be the same. You know what I'm saying? If this team had beat you like 4 straight years out the playoffs, and then the next year you were primed and ready, and then you were ready to play them and they got beat, it wouldn't feel the same. Yeah, you want to beat that team that's ahead of you because you still want to get to the ultimate prize of Super Bowl, but it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't feel the same. It was like, man, this was nice, but I really want to beat them. Don't you tell me right now that you beat the Rams. Let's say you played the Rams. You don't care about beating the Rams, do you? Dummy, do you? Seriously? You don't care about beating the Rams? No, you don't. You don't care about beating the Rams at all. But you definitely care about beating that Pack. You feel me? I hear everybody talking about smoking on Pack. That's who we smoke on Pack. That's who you want to smoke on right there. Them Green Bay Packers. It's meant for us to play them, man. Oh boy, here go 808. I'm talking. We supposed to play Green Bay because I know you're gonna go against everything I'm about to say. Montana 808, you the classic go against. But yeah, I'm talking about we need to play the Packers in the playoffs, bar none. That's why I want first round. That's the round in the first round, second round. That's who I want to play is the Pack. But yeah, I just want to, you know, ooh, what? Montana 808 agree with me? Salutes. We we never agree. Salute, big dog. But you know it. Montana 808, you know, we got to beat them Pack, bro. We got to play the Pack. Ain't no ifs, ands, but we got to play the Pack. Tristan Hill just got suspended. For real? For what? Oh, for the slap. I thought Goodell said they said he wasn't going to get suspended. He was just going to get fined. Wow. Wow, man. That's funny. So now you're down Tristan Hill too. I don't care. I don't care, dog. Even if you ain't got Tristan Hill, you still better beat the Saints. Period. There ain't no excuse. There ain't no excuse for this game. Dak, you better go in there and light them boys up, man. You better go in there and light them boys up. I don't want to, you know what I don't want to see? I hate when Dallas starts it. When Dallas gets the ball, they get a quick 3 and out. That just pisses me off. Like that cannot start off like that. You know what I'm saying? Can't be like that. Right. You already know they. I mean, I'm not the conspiracy guy. I really try not to be, especially with these Cowboys, because people are like, oh, you always want to climb about the rest. That's why I just try to stay my mouth quiet about the rest. But Kedron says he's not suspended. Well, somebody give me the real word on Tristan Hill. Can somebody? I'm not looking. I'm looking at my feed. Somebody say he's suspended. Now they're saying not. Somebody give me the real word on Tristan Hill? Did he just get fined, or what? Did he get suspended? What's going on? Justin Hamilton better step up. He played okay in that Raiders game. Didn't play too good in that Denver game. He's got to step up. Yeah, I hate when we start 3 and out. Like that bothers me so bad. I feel like that's like the omen. He got suspended 2 games. Jason Wigley says he got suspended 2 games. They suspended him two games. Wow. Yeah, they hate us, bro. They hate us. Suspended 2 games without pay, bro. That's gonna hurt your paycheck. That is crazy. 2 games. Yeah, they hate us, bro. Like, I don't know, man. What's up, Miss Charles? How you doing? Appreciate you. Tell me, Chris Harrison, Sifter reports. What's up, Jim Laws? How you doing, big dog? Yep. Yeah, everybody's coming in and saying now 2 games. That's just wild. They gave him 2 games. I, I mean, I don't know what to say about that, man. Like, you can't say anything because then you'll be like, "Oh, you're just crying. Your Cowboys always crying about refs and this and that." Right, bro. Like Tariq, you smacked that man. 2 games. Oh. I mean, it's just and just like you said, Asian is it Asian? He was just getting his groove, man. He was getting his groove. He played really good in his last game against the Raiders. Was really hustling, playing, was everywhere. And wow, it's just really crazy, man. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's like it's the truth. Like you can't go against and say this is not happening. You can't go against this and say, "Come on, bro." Like anybody who's looking at it, I have people who aren't Cowboys fans like, "Bro, I hate the Cowboys," but they doing y'all. I've had people tell me that, like not the weird fans, you know what I'm saying? Like people who are really football knowledges, like really saying like, yo, y'all always getting the bad end of the stick. Like it is like, it's just like a principal who don't like a certain teacher. You feel me? It's like I've seen principals with teachers and the teacher is super popular. Principal hates that teacher. Always gives that teacher a hard time. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't popular like that other teacher, or he ain't making moves like that other teacher, and then they be hating. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like. I feel like Roger Goodell is the bad principal, and Jerry Jones is that that teacher that everybody love. Everybody love Jerry. You go to school, he your teacher, he gonna keep you laughing, he gonna keep you joking. But you know what? Jerry ain't gonna always play by the rules all the time. Them teachers, he little off the curb. You know what I'm saying? And then you got that principal that's hating. He the hating principal on the cool teacher. We got the cool teacher and Jerry Jones, and we got the hating principal. And he hating like a must sucker, dog. But you know what it is. I ain't gonna trip over it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, even with Tristan Hill out, Dallas should still win. Even with guys out, Cowboys should still win. They're better than the Saints. This should not still be close. Shouldn't be a game where the Cowboys struggle. I don't care if you're missing players at all. This is not the team that even with players missing that you struggle with. So we'll see what happens. The final word is going down tomorrow. All of us will be in the building. Law, Boss Cowboys, the OC. We'll get more in depth of it because to me, this ain't really no in depth game. This is like the Raiders was back in the day. Just win, baby. No excuses. Period. There ain't no excuses on this game. This ain't a game where you sit down and break down a quarterback matchup and running back matchup and line matchup. No, this should be a beatdown. Period. We ain't talking about all that other stuff. They better beat down these Saints. Period. I don't care if McCarthy ain't there. I don't care if Tristan Hill ain't there. I don't care if some of these players aren't there. You better beat up these Saints. You got to let everybody know you're back in the NFC. You can't be doing it. So, Cowboys, you better come, man. Better come, bro. I don't know. You know what, Chuck? I don't know. I looked at that defense. I looked at the tape. I don't think the Cowboys play bad defense. If you ask me, if I watched the tape a few times, Cowboys didn't play bad defensively, in my opinion. Now they didn't get a pass rush. That was the biggest thing. They don't have a pass rush without Micah. When Randy Gregory ain't there or D Laws ain't there because Basham, he got a sack, but he's okay. Doris Armstrong Jr., he's played better this year, but he's okay. You know what I mean? They don't really got no interior guys that can really rush those passers. Osa, he may hit the wall a little bit. He's getting double teamed more because you got less guys. So that's the only thing I saw on that Raiders game was that Carr had time and he was playing smart. If you watched him, he was aiming that ball in the area to where the receiver was, where he's going to catch it now because he knew what the refs were calling. Just watch the game. You could see him just guide the ball right there. He was just guiding it right where it was. So I don't think, they hit us with those crossing patterns. They did hit them with that. Hunter Winfro had over 100 yards. That's a tough play to guard for anybody. But the run game didn't do anything. Not Brandon Jacobs, Josh Jacobs only had one big run. Other than that, he only averaged like 3 yards a carry. They really didn't do anything, man. We just didn't get the pass rush on them. And then, them penalties killed Dallas. I mean, that's just what it was, man. You're right. Run the damn ball. But Dallas ain't physical right now. They got to get back to being physical at the line of scrimmage. I mean, they're averaging, I think they're still in top 5, I believe, still in the rushing game. I think they're still averaging like 127 yards a game, even with them not hitting 100 yards only once out of like the last 5 games, I believe. They've only hit the 100-yard marker once. So, yes, they got to do something about that. And it may just be a TP. game. But they have to do something. Kellen Moore's got to be in his bag. That offensive line has got to play with power. You got Tyron Smith, you got Leo Collins, you got Zach Martin, you got your guy Beatis, you got McGovern, who's a power player. Shouldn't be no excuses on that line with power. Even without Ezekiel Elliott in, Tony Pollard offers more juice and speed off that line. So Tony Pollard can easily get 100 in this game. He can. This needs to be one of them 350, 400-yard games by Dak, 105, 107 by Tony Pollard. Need to be one of them games, man. Cowboys really need to do that. But as I said before, man, I just really feel like that was the penalties really beat Dallas in that game. I can really say that. Like, I don't say penalties beat nobody. I don't ever say that. I don't ever use no penalties as the excuse because I don't ever want to be that guy like crying about the penalties. Well, we only lost because the penalties. I don't never be that dude because that's an excuse. But this past week, I'm sorry. I don't ever use that. I am. I don't care if anybody says anything about it. I'm saying the penalties lost that game for Dallas. Okay? Because they were drive killers. They were at the, I mean, you saw Michael Parsons get the big sack. Then the next play, he throws the deep ball, penalty flag. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? Like, them penalties beat Dallas. It was them penalties. Raiders didn't beat Dallas. I'm not going to say it. You know what? Because I'm gonna say this, Chuck. I'm gonna say that with this is that they never seen that dude kick, even though he was a guy that he was 12 for 12 in his 12 for 12 in his tryout. They've never really seen him. He never really kicked in I don't know. I don't follow him field goal wise, but he probably never kicked nowhere ever. So as booty as Greg Zuerlein is, they're probably going to say we trust him more than an unknown, and that's why they're going to keep him. But we'll see. Yeah. Yep. Because the Raiders were 3 of 13 on uh 3 of 13 on their third down conversions. They got 3 naturally. They got 5 unnaturally. So they got 8 first downs off of on the third downs. 3 naturally, 5 unnaturally due to penalties. Those 5 unnaturals killed Dallas. 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 11, getting them off the field. I just want to throw that Raiders game away. I don't even want to talk about that Raiders game because I just feel like that was a penalty BS game. But I'm about to bang out of here because I'm about to go to see Booth. No, we do. Final word tomorrow. Make sure you tune in. All the guys, and we'll get a good more breakdown on that. Like I said, I ain't really giving a breakdown. The Cowboys should just win this game. Period. And then game time is Thursday. Make sure you tune in on Thursday. We'll be going back to the play-by-play. We didn't do it on Thanksgiving. Spend time with the family. Definitely appreciate that. And before I get out of here, I want to tell everybody, I told my members this, and I don't want to be the guy that sound like, oh, somebody pat me on my back, or he just saying this because he want people to feel sorry for him. No, I'm really not. I'm not that dude. I'm really not that dude. I don't need any sympathy from anybody at no time. But I will definitely tell you, man, my sister been going through a lot of things right now. My best friend died of COVID. I had my young homies I used to coach. I was with players today. We were talking about one of players that was killed a couple months ago. it's been a tough year for me. I lost quite a few people this year, close people, my cousins, my friends, um, young players that didn't make it to 25. My kids didn't make it to 25, lost their life. So it's been a tough year. And my sister went into my sister currently has a cancer right now. She has bladder cancer. She been fighting it for the last 2 years. It left and then came back, left, came back, and um, she hit me up probably about 2 weeks ago, saying that the tumor had got enlarged to the point where they were going to have to go in there and do the surgery to get it out of there, and hopefully it didn't come back because this was like the third time she had been dealing with this. So it's been weighing on me heavily. Like I said, I'm not trying to cry the blues, but I definitely there's been a whole lot of for me on Twitter. I mentioned on Twitter a whole lot of prayers, all the prayers. I feel like that's what we needed. And hopefully just say a prayer for me, man. Whether you believe in God or a higher power, whatever. If you can just say a prayer. She went in for her surgery today. I haven't talked to her yet. I'm waiting to hear from her. But you know, I can't lie. This one's a deep one. I lost a lot of people, but my sister is that's a whole different ball game right there. So, you know, just hoping everything is good, man. Just continue to keep her lifted up, and that they take that tumor out, and it's gone, and we don't have to deal with this anymore, because I don't know um how I would deal with things, saying if my sister was, saying had some things happen to her. So just continue to keep my family up in prayer, man. Her name is Jamie, Jamaica, Jamie. So, if you're just thinking about it, just, say for her, man. She has bladder cancer. She went in for a surgery today to remove the tumor that she had in her body. And, you know, I'm believing that, God's going to have my sister here for a lot longer. You know what I'm saying? My sister's going to be here for a lot longer. So, um, just, keep us in prayer, man. And let's keep going strong. Let's keep going hard in the paint. So I appreciate all y'all prayers, man. I appreciate the pats on the back. I appreciate the uplifting. I love y'all, and I really appreciate what y'all done for me, man. Because I really need it right now. Uh, I'm keeping real. I really need it. I'm going through it, folks. And like I said, I didn't even mean to say none of this, but it's real. You know what I'm saying? This is real. Like real life. We do the football and we talk all this stuff, and I'm sure y'all go through things like things. So, it's real. So I need prayer. I'm just keeping it real. I need prayer, and I need a lot of prayer right now because I'm going through it. Mentally, I'm going through it. You can only hold it and hide it for so long. You know what I'm saying? You can only hide it for so long, and then it'll affect you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why I just came out. It did, but you know, I need it right now. You know what I'm saying? I really need it. So let's keep going strong. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the final word. Um, Law, like I said, OC, Boss Cowboys. We'll be doing our thing, and then Thursday's game time, and we'll be doing our play-by-play. So make sure you go in there, support that, jump in there and support that, and let's have a good time and let's get this W, because this is the better team. So I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for just being there for me, man. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart, and you know. Let's get this dub, man. Let's get this dub all the way around. Let's be winners all the way around. Every single day, let's be winners. So, salutes. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Make sure y'all jump in the feed for the final word. Go support those videos that I got out right now. Michael, the defense, and for the Raiders, go support those videos. And we'll be talking to you soon, man. I appreciate all your prayers, man. I really do. I really need them. I'm feeling them right now in my heart and my body. And I definitely will keep y'all updated. Thank you for everything y'all have done for me, man. I really need it. I appreciate y'all. I'm signing off. Talk to you soon. Big Game James. I'm out. Peace.